David Darling, win number 2 in the season, and wasn't an easy one for you. You ended up getting spun down in the turn 4 there early on in the race.
Yeah, we got a little help getting sideways, but got it saved, and somehow thought we were going to spin out and have to go back, but we were able to get it saved and keep going. Then I think there was a quick caution. We got a restart. Just had to work our way through.
A little nose damage that didn't seem to impact the car otherwise.
No, I mean, when you get nose damage, you're worried about more the radiator getting enough air, things like that. Luckily, the night cooled off. And, it's just kind of racing deal, tight racing, some, back and forth and getting accordions and stuff. So it's just sometimes it happens. You don't want it to. You don't want to have to do body work, but when you race here, you're going to at something.
Dylan led a good chunk of this race. I understand his car was getting too tight towards the end of the race. Did you see an opportunity to get by him there when you were entering 3?
Yeah, I mean, I knew we were catching him, and Dylan's a great driver, and we had caught him within a reasonable amount of laps, and there's still a good amount of laps to go. So, I would expect it to be a little different with 5 to go or something, but with a bunch of laps to go, I mean, you could see his car was tight. He couldn't really keep it on the bottom coming out, and we were a little bit on the opposite end of the spectrum, so we were able to kind of track him down and get underneath him, get the position, and he did everything he could racing hard, but without putting either of us in jeopardy of losing the track position that we both had. So, I can't thank him enough. And, I try to race people how they race me, and I think he does the same. And, so I think it's, we had a battle early last year's first Pro Stock race, and I mean, he got underneath me. He was there. I'm not going to block him and chop him and run him in the grass. It's, made a clean pass. So.
And it seemed to benefit you. You're able to get a pretty good lead there to help manage that lead, but then on the other side of that you had Casper and Estrella battling essentially for second, and that allowed you to just stay ahead without any issues for the rest of the
Yeah, anytime you get 2 cars battling for position, they're going to slow both of them down, so allowed us to get away. And I was just hoping it stayed caution free, so it'd be just a simple race to the end, and hopefully nothing went wrong, and it didn't, and it worked out, so it was good.
Do you feel you're getting a better handle on the car as you get more races under it?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to race it to figure out the new rules package and see how it reacts, and what it does after 45 laps. I mean, next week's going to be a 65-lap race, so that'll be interesting for everybody. Nobody's gone on their new setup packages for 65 laps, so see what happens. And I think the racing's been pretty good. I think it's been pretty clean. Not everybody, nobody's tearing up a lot of equipment, and that's good. That's what we want. These things are pretty costly to fix them every week.
Any people sponsors to that?
Yeah, I got to thank Bristol Toyota Scion, Seekonk Grand Prix, Johnson Landscaping, Papa John's, Columbus Energies for supplying us with the race fuel and being good friends of ours. And I got to thank Jeff, Ronnie, Frank, Tom, Kevin, and my whole family, and my dad for everything he does, my mom, my daughter, my son. Got a whole bunch of them.
When things are going well like this, how helpful is it just to help pad the point lead and build a buffer in case you need that later on?
It's kind of early to worry about it. I don't really, to be honest with you, I've learned early on I don't pay attention to points. People tend to tell you about it anyway. But I just kind of want to go out, finish top 5s, and kind of come where it may, So we had a lot of people here tonight supporting us. We had my Uncle Gordon, it was his birthday. I had his daughter, his son-in-law. My mom was here. My cousin was here with her little guy, Keisha. My girlfriend here, Diane, with her daughters, Matthias is here. So, it had a lot of support. It's great to have that much support every week in and week out, and all the fans. So, we can't do any of it without anybody coming to watch. So hopefully we get a good show.
Yeah, and speaking of the fans, we did have a quick show tonight. The fact that occasionally they do get to visit and see the race cars up close and get to meet you guys is pretty cool. I think that leaves a good impression on you.
Yeah, I mean, the next generation of young ones are the ones that are going to be doing what we're doing at some point. So it's great to get them up close and see the race cars and see what they're all about. Put faces with the cars and see who's who. And so it's, Seekonk's definitely doing a great job with trying to get fan interaction and really get the fans involved. Top 3 on the start-finish line. Talking about how the race went. Get to put a name with the face. Get to talk about more sponsors than just the guy that wins. So, you doing what you do with your videos, putting them online, helping us out. Getting the word out there, Yankee Racer and all that. So, it really helps. So.
And the extra distance race coming up, the Triple Crown has its own importance, but is there what's the mindset going into that? I mean, there's the traditional one, you just kind of want to let that race play out, but you also have some new setup things you guys probably want to look at too.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's going to be in a what's it going to do at lap 60. Nobody really knows. So, you know, they definitely handle a little different this year than they did last. Good, bad, or indifferent, jury's still out. But you know, at the end of the day, I think it's a longer race. You have plenty of time. You got to take your time, be smart, and just work your way up to the front. And you have even a 45 lap race, even though there's 5 extra laps, you have enough time, and you can't win it on lap 1.